Hey there, Greg Smith here. And in this video, I want to show you a move that I've been working on in my own golf swing that's helping me to increase my club head speed. So I'm getting more speed with a bit less effort, and how it can help you increase power in your swing. So when it comes to club head speed, something that's always worked really, really well for me, and there's no substitute for it, is creating a nice big turn, getting this full rotation going to the top of the backswing, getting the shoulders up to 90 degrees or even beyond, getting the pelvis turning to 45 degrees. That's where you're going to get power. And I've always found when I create a bigger turn, when I keep pushing that turn, my speed goes up and up and up. We'll certainly see this with like many of the top touring pros, and in particular the world's longest hitters. They're creating huge shoulder turns as they go to the top. It's just creating more coil, more torque, and more leverage for your golf swing. But the problem that I've been finding recently is this can compromise accuracy, and in my case, ball striking in particular, because as I try and go for a big, huge turn, I find that I end up getting a lot of lateral off the ball. And of course, if I don't correct that by the time I get to the top of the backswing, then that's going to compromise ball striking for me, and I'm going to hit the ball all over the club face. Something I've started working on, and I've been a little bit reluctant with this just because I've never really had any results, but I'm starting to see some better results from this now, is working on trying to use my legs a little bit better throughout the swing to generate more force. And in particular, what I'm now feeling is as I go to the top of the backswing, I'm actually feeling a little bit of chest side bend, almost feeling like I'm going into my left side a little bit. So to me, it feels like I'm leaning the left side, but the reality is that it's pretty centered. And then that's allowing me to put a little bit of force into my lead foot. So then I can push off the ground and I can create this force from this lead leg to really generate a lot of vertical force, but it also pushes my lead hip out the way and creates a lot of rotation, which creates a lot of torque in the swing as well. And this has helped me to generate a fair bit of speed. Following on from that, then a move that also works really well is before I create this little bit of side bend and just pushing into this lead leg, actually allowing the pelvis in the first part of the backswing just to create a little bit of lateral. So there's a little bit of shift into this trail side as I go back. And then as I get to the top, I'm feeling like I'm pushing into my lead leg. And the beauty is today with systems like Sportsbox, which is a 3D analysis software, it can show us the acceptable ranges of where we want to be. And what I'm finding the best results, or where I'm finding I'm getting the best results, is by allowing my pelvis to shift a little bit into my trail leg in this first part of the backswing, and then using that chest side bend to then recenter by the time I get to the top. So I'm back to zero. When I'm doing that, I'm feeling a lot more force pushing through my lead leg into the ground. And then from there, I can really push it off. So the motion for me that I'm creating with this move is almost feeling like a slight lateral push into the lead leg and then push back to push this lead hip back. And I'm getting tons and tons of speed out of that. Takes a bit of time to master, and it takes a bit of time to get your head around, and it's certainly something that I've struggled with. But I found with this, I've been able to get much more speed, but without this big lateral of the torso that's compromising ball strike. So if we can get you creating a little bit of sway, but then pushing into that lead leg at the top to then push off the ground in the downswing, I think you're going to get a lot more club head speed. So let's see what I can do with this and see if I can get a bit of speed out of this shot. So I'm going to get into my normal setup position, then allow for a little bit of lateral, and then push off that lead leg. And it's really allowing me to sort of explode through the ball and get a ton of speed. I hope you found this video useful. I hope it helps you to push your club head speed through the roof. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and share. And you might also want to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content on how to transform your golf swing. Thanks for watching.